All right, we need your prediction. The prediction's sure to go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys 2026 schedule out. We're commercial-free in the Expressway, and we're going to get the fan cam, Twitch, and YouTube on Peyton going up the ladder at 7:40. Choppy's going to take us through the games with the point spreads that Vegas has put out, and then we'll all pick a record.
Week 1.
Good start.
On the road, New York Football Giants. Cowboys are a 2.5-point favorite.
That's my first bet of the year.
Let's go.
First bet of the year. Getting that W.
So that would seem to indicate that Austin Mock thing we talked about the other day was correct. Because when The Athletic was gauging how far apart the Giants and the Cowboys were, he had said that the Cowboys were about 5 points better. And so if it's a 2.5-point spread, Choppy said that it's now about 2 points that home field advantage gives you. So, yeah, Dallas by 2.5.
So Cowboys favored by 2.5 on the road.
Cowboys favored by 2.5.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's a win. I think we'll all put that down as a W.
Yeah, it is. If it's not, there's problems.
All right. Cowboys against the Commanders. It's a home game. Cowboys favored by 4.5.
Okay.
It's a dub.
Win.
And cover.
And cover.
Now we get to the first game that we are wondering about. Maybe a question on who would be favored. This is the Rio de Janeiro road game, home game in Brazil against the Ravens. Ravens favored by 2.5.
Ooh, I bet the
Smaller than I thought.
What happens to teams on – we'll study this more when we're in the season, getting ready for it. How do teams' regular performance change internationally? Like, does it usually play out in terms – I'd like to compare the spread that the game would be in America versus there, and how much do things change?
The Ravens feel like the team to me that would, like, really dive into the circadian sleep rhythm of travel. The Rams do this, right? The Rams left for Europe like on Thursday instead of leaving and staying there all week, right? And they ran over Jacksonville.
I would bet the Ravens with the points in that one.
Yeah, I mean, I assume Baltimore's going to bounce back. Now, that was not we're assuming they're going to bounce back, but I mean, that was not a good football team last year.
You got to get your picks in on this too, Mr. Host.
Yeah, I mean, right now I got 3-0. I don't think that. There we go.
Look at that.
All right, so they come back from the 12-hour flight from Rio, and then they quickly turn around and go south to Houston on the road. The favorite in this one is
Houston.
The Texans by 2.5.
This is the Christian Parker game for me, because you're not scoring, you're not lighting up their defense, in my opinion. So let's see Christian Parker do worse to C.J. Stroud. Lamar and C.J. Stroud, a lot of executives and coaches and scouts, according to Jeremy Fowler, questioning both of them whether they're going to get their next deal. I'm out on C.J. Let's see Christian Parker go ahead and win this game defensively. And what's the over-under? They probably don't have that out already. But
I haven't. Well, yes, they do. Hang on, I'll find it for you.
But I would pick the Texans in this game. But if they win it, this will be the Christian Parker game.
Yeah, Houston's probably going to win this game. That's going to be such a tight, tough turnaround for them. Houston at home. Houston's defense being as strong as it is.
47.5. That's high.
Oh, I'm hammering the under on that one.
That's
high. Hammering the under.
That's league average for that week. I mean, the lowest one that week that I could see is Kansas City, Vegas at 43.5, Minnesota, Miami at 43.5. Okay. I think that's. This is one of my 3 asterisk games that are the season-defining type swing games. This one, San Fran, and then Jacksonville. Season go any which way based on that. So I got him at 2-2 after the 4 games.
Same
with that.
Yep.
Tampa, home game, week 5, Cowboys favored by 3.5.
Win. That's a win.
Why are you so arrogant about it?
Because I thought Tampa was super mid all last season.
They were.
Yeah, no, but
they were like 6-2, right, or 5-1.
Yeah, that's it. People were buying into them early in the year, but I think that. No, you'll beat Tampa. You're going to be better than Tampa.
This is the kind of game that Baker shines for, but I still think
you never know when Baker's going to shine. That's the problem.
That's true.
Like, there's a lot of Baker, Dak, over the years, questions with his nice run in Tampa Bay. They could easily lose the game, but I'll pick the Cowboys. Pepe?
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Cowboys. It seems like it's going to be, if we're picking them 2-2 up to that point, it's kind of like an early save the season kind of mode because, if they start 2-0 and they drop 3 straight, then you got Green Bay, Philly the next few weeks. And so.
And this will be the Brian Broaddus game as Ruben Bain is judged by Broaddus. And when Ruben comes around the corner, like he's doing in practice and drills right now in Florida, Broaddus will be coming on, dunking on everybody.
Ooh, I mean, just the fact that Baker Mayfield being as short as he is, I think Broaddus is going to probably pick the Buccaneers by 30.
All right, let's go to the next game. Week 6, it's at Green Bay. Green Bay favored by 3.
Loss. So they beat a couple teams that have dominated them. I will not be picking the Cowboys until otherwise. And I don't even love the Packers.
They're 3-3.
Well, I'm going to pick the tie in that one, actually. They're going to be 3-2-1.
Hell of a projection.
Well done.
All right, so we all got them at 3-3?
Yep.
All right, next one is at Philly. Philly is favored by 3.
Loss.
I'm going to do the whole split thing.
Yep.
I'm going to go loss at Philly, win in Arlington on Thanksgiving.
So they're below 500 at this point.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Then the next week they'll get to 500. I mean, hopefully, Arizona, who knows, right? But they host Arizona. This is the largest point spread of the year.
Oh, God.
Cowboys by 10.5.
Oh! I mean, I'm not taking the points, but I have to pick the Cowboys to win the game.
They have to.
If they don't win this game,
I mean, it happens every year. What do you mean? Every time they play them.
I know.
They have to finally beat them. Yeah, they've lost 4 in a row to the Cardinals.
Ugh. And who's their quarterback right now?
4 in a row. They've lost. They're 1-8 in their last 9 against Arizona.
Who is their quarterback?
It's what's his name?
Brissett.
Yeah, it is. It's Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck.
Pepe.
And that point spread last year in Arlington was just 3.5 points.
Oh,
I believe. So, yeah, that Monday night game. So, man, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of points. I'm going to pick Arizona to cover, but I'm going to say the Cowboys get it done.
All right, so they're 4-4. We all have them at 4-4. Now we go to Indy.
So mid.
At Indy, Cowboys favored by 1.5.
You're a big Carly Ursay Gordon fan.
Yeah, with the headset on, everything. I like what she's doing. That game, okay, if they're 500, I'm going to go loss.
It's a win.
It's the Jonathan Taylor game for me. 3 touchdowns, 220 on the ground. I mean, it just seems like he's going to run all over the place. Unless the Cowboys can fix that run game
Christian
defense.
Parker.
So,
This is the Downs Bros game.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of juice on that one, Peyton.
And Daniel Jones' status is what starting this
He had an
upcoming
Achilles
season?
tear, right? It was the Achilles?
Yeah, is he
They paid him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb move. I would assume that he's because how late in the season did that happen, the Achilles tear?
I mean, late. Rivers was like week 10.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys to win.
Yeah, I have them winning this game as well.
He says he intends to be ready to play by week 1, but so did Aaron Rodgers.
All right, so this comes to swing game number 2 for me.
But Jonathan Taylor could just win the game.
That absolutely could look like a game that the Cowboys just are built to lose. They just lose these kind of games. San Fran at home.
Loss.
Cowboys.
I'll never pick them.
Favored by 1.5.
I'll never pick them to beat San Fran. Unless it's a playoff matchup after they already beat them the regular season.
Win. This is a win.
Why?
Because I don't think that San Francisco is built the way they've been built in years past that have made things so difficult for the Cowboys.
Osa revenge.
Yeah, he could wreck shop, no doubt about it.
I'll be honest, I'm scared of the 49ers.
Yeah.
Home, road, away, wherever you play. They can play them in Brazil. It doesn't matter. I'm going to pick the 49ers.
Yeah,
Until the Cowboys can win that game, I'm going to pick the 49ers.
I'm picking San Fran. So they're 5-5. They were 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. And now you get home to the Titans, where the Cowboys are a 6.5-point favorite. I am taking the 6.5. I'm going to bet the 6.5 right now. This might be the bet of the year.
Win.
I mean, gosh, Titans are awful. Home to Philly.
Win.
Cowboys
Thanksgiving.
favored by 1.5.
Short week, but yeah, at home I have the same thing like Shan. They're going to split that series with Philly, so I'm going to say win. So I give them 7-5 right now.
7-5. At Seattle. Seattle favored by 4.5.
Loss.
Yeah, D-Law's not going to be burnt out for that one. So I'm going to
Yeah, but they got Fowler now. Fowler will get us.
Jeez, yeah. Monday night game, you get what, 10 days, 11 days in between that. But I think Seattle's going to be too much this entire season. I get Seattle.
It's easy to say loss. I have a feeling about this game. I want to see Darnold. All the other expectations, year 2 follow up. I'll go loss right now, but I could easily go Cowboys win.
Wouldn't surprise me. The next one is interesting because the Cowboys.
I'm at 7-6 right now.
Yeah, so am I. The Cowboys have had some success against the Stafford Rams.
Loss.
Rams are favored by 5.5.
As they should be.
It's a pretty big spread, though.
Loss.
I still have it as a loss.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This is my third swing game. The Jags. It's a home game. But this is one of those things where, this is, as we are sitting here at 7-7.
Yeah.
You lose.
Big swing.
You lose this game. I mean, your playoffs are in peril.
Win.
Cowboys are favored by 2.5.
Win. I hate Jacksonville. Bobby hates Trevor's new haircut. I'm going W.
Loss.
Oh.
This is the game the Cowboys have lost every. Not Jacksonville, but this is the time you're at home. It's right there for you. It's a primetime game against Jacksonville.
With
and
two very winnable games afterwards.
Right.
A chance to get to 10-7.
And Jacksonville, at least last year.
This is their 7th loss for me. So I would have them at this point at 8-7.
Yeah. The Jags, if the Jags are the same team as last year, they did have some nasty to them.
Oh,
you picked them to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, they were a really good team.
They generated the most turnovers early on, no doubt about it. Travis Hunter didn't do anything, and they still had a very, very nice season. But Jacksonville could definitely win. I don't believe in them, or I don't believe in Trevor. W. And Joe Buck picking a Cowboys-Bills Super Bowl.
I saw that
yesterday with ESPN having the game.
I saw that. So, man, I've gone back and forth on this one about 4 times already. I just buy the Jags roster overall better. So I'll go loss here. Now, home to the Giants. This is actually a surprising number for me. Cowboys only favored by 4.5.
Win and win.
Win and win.
10-7. Washington to finish up.
Win and win, 10-7. Just different path of getting there.
Cowboys favored by 1.5 in Washington, that'll be a win.
Pepe.
I have them as a win as well, but I have 9-8 overall.
9-8. I'm going 10-7, and that wins the NFC East for me.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
Philly finishes 9-8.
Yeah, that very well could win you the division. I think 10-7 would get them in the postseason. They'd be.
Well, you're winning the East, so they're in.
Well, no, I'm saying even if they don't win the East, I would think that 10-7 should get them in. So I would guess that they're right there.
Vegas has them scoring 440 points this year, projection. Sitting at about 9.5 wins. So it's right on their number. It's right on their number, which is their overall win total for the year.